Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL.
Complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And quickly, they get to the line. Back to throw. Surveying the field. Complete on the right side to Green Beckham. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Rashard Matthews, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. You got to feel pretty good as a defense.
It's a loss of 2, now third down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He's back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many practices we watched over time where the offense...
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. To return it, here's Reggie Bush. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left,
now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down, and that's caught inside the 30. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Was because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here's the quick right, and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And to the 43. So 3-yard line, that's where they'll take over.
That's Chris Harris Jr. back there playing. I mean, do you really want to throw the ball in his territory with the game maybe on the line here?
Not a good idea. I think he caught that with a Super Bowl ring, partner.
And once you have the Super Bowl ring on it, the ball doesn't bounce away. That just sealed a victory for his team.
Absolutely a huge pick by Chris Harris Jr.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that.
And now Stafford must not be pleased with something. He's going to turn, and he signals for a timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Stafford going to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you
advantage of the NFL is on the...
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw, and it's intercepted. It's picked off by Bryce McCain, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. A costly... The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
And as we said, they control their own destiny now. Now it's Stafford. And that time almost intercepted. That would have changed things here in overtime, but instead, second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. A very solid gain of 27. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a play fake here on first down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Again, it's Stafford. Oh, he almost had it. Would have been a big interception here in OT. Instead, it'll give him another shot on third down. Third down and 1.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough. Stafford on first down. Got an open man. It's a noon one. And down inside the 15 he goes. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. From the red zone now, Stafford. Anunwa's got it. Complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Titans. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. They'll be left with just one. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Now a first down throw. Stafford going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And he is in for the score. And it rode in overtime. Well, you never know what you're going to expect when you come to the stadium to call a game. Sometimes you get good ones. Sometimes you get bad ones. Sometimes you get great ones. And that's what we had here. What an exciting finish on that last big play.
And I think that as we look at it, when you're talking about a great finish, which went along with a game that obviously was dramatic because we did get into overtime, what type of play calls do you have left? What have you not shown? Or what have you made an adjustment to what you've worked out all the way through that's going to give you the play we saw to win the game? Because I know everyone's thinking that that was something that they just drew up. It might have been something they've been working on, and now they got the right matchup.
Welcome in, everyone, to another edition of the NFL.
Second and goal to go now. Now White. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. James White, his second time. Extra point away now from taking the lead. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that third touchdown.
And how about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first. 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping it for a minimal gain.
3rd and long here for Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. It's
often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because This is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Jeff Fisher, a bit of a gutsy call here. Says his team's going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. This is White. The 20. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. 1 yard.
He's the reason. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, he's got him in the lead. And he's able to put it through. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good start.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. K1 short. In there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Around 2 minutes to go, and if the D can... That'll end this one.
We always think about the offense attacking. In this case, I'm looking for the defense to do the same.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Mariota from the gun on third down. And Walker with it over the middle. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Desperation time. Mariota on fourth down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-time interception king, Paul Krause. And he will return this one to the 30-yard.
2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They'll run with White. They have the lead. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Here's the option going right. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. And look at this. They get the turnover there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Parrish Cox. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error. It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Walker with a grab, left side. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw. And he hits his man, Matthews. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. And now the spike with 36 seconds left to go. And on 2nd and 10 now. Back to throw. He's got time in the pocket. Green Beckham has it over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll look to throw. And Walker has it. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
He's back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot.
sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Larry Ridley, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals come into this one knowing they've got a fight on their hands. This could be one of those war of attrition types of games. So winning the field position battle and the turnover battle are going to be two big keys to seeing who gets out of here with the victory. The opening kick is straight ahead, so it's time to turn it over to my colleagues, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis with the call. Gentlemen.
Mariota, and his throw is incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And now it's third down. An extra DB added here for the Cards on third.
Blitzer play coverage.
On third down, Mariota. This one brought in by Dorial Green-Beckham. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And quickly they get to the line. They keep it on the ground. White again. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Now a play fake here on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paris Cox. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. 3 yards to go here on second down. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. Mariota now on second down. And Walker with it over the middle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Mariota now. And his throw here's incomplete. Rashard Matthews the intended target, and now it's second down.
As a general rule, receivers love the comeback route because it puts them right in the sight lines of the guy throwing the ball. But in this case, the defender saw it and were able to knock it away.
Here's Mariota. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Murray fighting, lost the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So they're operating in the red zone.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll throw again. Mariota. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
And they set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and long here for Mariota. This will be caught at about the 3. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. they're going to run it with Murray. They gave it to Murray, but he had no room to run. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. And the Cardinals offense here ready to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more... And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. They stay on the ground with White. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now another timeout here called by the Titans. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a third and about 9 to go.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry.
And now Stafford must not be pleased with something. He's going to turn, and he signals for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Dime look defensively here for the Titans on third. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. Here's Johnny Hekker now, standing just about on his own goal line. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds. Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Paul Krause. And a big turnover there as he...
It's a was disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Stafford going to throw it. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.